From KTVN Reno, you're watching 2 News at 5:30.
This year's been a significantly worse winter than last year.
It's been a bumpy road for Waste Management this year. How the winter weather is affecting their service is tonight's 2 News big story at 5:30. Now, it's not just our mountain passes that are been affected by the extreme winter weather that have given plenty of drivers a lot of headaches recently. I'm Landon Miller.
I'm Kristen Revington. Our rural, unpaved roads have not only made for some delayed trash pickups, but dangerous situations for Waste Management employees as well. Elizabeth Olvera went along for a ride along today, and Liz, their job is no easy task.
Yeah, that's really an understatement, Kristen. And between that snow, the ice, the rain, and the mud, their truck drivers never know just when their shift will end each day. The company has even tripled their management presences on routes like Palomino Valley, Rancho Haven, and Antelope Valley.
Yeah, that's not good.
Surrounded by mud and stuck on a rural dirt road.
The dirt road now becomes a mud road, and those trucks just sink right into the mud.
It's just another day in the life of a waste management worker. This year, the road has been even bumpier.
What we've had in the last 30 days is 28 separate times. Just in those 2 regions, our trucks have been stuck in the mud.
To prepare for the chaotic time of year, Nelson says they do up their staff, send them out with chains, and even dispatch drivers out earlier so that mud like this is still frozen solid and easy to drive over in the morning. But even those measures are no match for unpredictable conditions.
Even with chains on the truck, just slides right off the road when it comes to a stop.
It was pretty good all the way up until this point.
There are approximately 1,000 customers across the 3 main rural routes. Trying to service every single one in these conditions makes for some unpredictable clock-out times.
Sometimes that might be 2:30 in the afternoon, sometimes that might be 8 o'clock at night.
On days like these, their trash pickup might have to wait another day. That has happened about 10 times this year.
But it's not for a lack of trying.
They want customers to know they try to make it up as quickly as possible. Take last weekend, for example. Nelson says senior employees came in on a Saturday to complete the routes, but in pickup trucks where the larger dump trucks couldn't pass.
Pulling trash cans into the back of the pickup truck, driving them down, dumping them, bringing them back, and redelivering them.
When our truck got stuck today, they had to decide between calling a tow truck or leaving it till morning when the mud freezes over. So far this year, Nelson says they've spent a collective 40 hours waiting on a tow. It's not just our unpaved roads giving them issues either. In the city limits, extreme winds knocking trash cans over have too.
Our guys do about 1,000 homes a day. It's a battle between getting everybody's house and getting everything that's been spilled.
For now, they're waiting for this weather to blow over. Now, Nelson says there are community collection areas where people living past the more inaccessible roads can bring their cans or trash bags down to more level areas to ensure that their trash does get picked up. He also says for those living within the city to be sure to tie your garbage up in bags so that stray trash doesn't fly away. Covering the big story live in the studio, Elizabeth Olvera, 2 News.
Boy, Liz, what a mess. I'm still picking up trash from Monday's windstorm,
from the windstorm,
you know?
yeah.
That's no joke. What a job.